up, squad? Y'all like the camera? Hey, hey, ooh, ah, ooh. Am I clear? Am I clear? Can you see me? Woo, let me see who's in the room right now. Let me see who's in the room right now. C. Patterson, Lily Valentine, Lovely Soul, Tracy, Gerald, Jackie G, IBM Frazier. Y'all are cracking me up. Y'all are cracking me up right now. What's up, Tia's World? Isn't technology an amazing thing? Isn't technology beautiful? Aren't cameras wonderful when they can zoom in and see all your imperfections and things? Oh my God, isn't it just amazing? I just want to say hi, you guys. Happy Labor Day. Y'all know I love me some food, so I had my fill of barbecue and stuff. Let me see who is coming into the room. Yes, alien emoji, lovely soul, Kiana, Jazbell, the squad is in the building. Miss Adora. Yes, I love my doggy. Hi, Lulu. I love my doggy. Yeah. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Keep saying I'm not gonna do it. Hold on just a second. Let me see here. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you were on Instagram earlier today, I don't know if you caught. Everybody's going in about what is his name? The Cosby Show actor who was spotted at working at Trader Joe's. Now, my thing is, he was making an honest living, sure enough. But a lot of people were like posting it for clicks and views. Like, look how the mighty have fallen. This man was on a network TV series, and now he's working at Trader Joe's. That could be anybody. That could be you. That could be me. That could be anybody. Everybody needs to work to earn a living. Wait a minute. The thing that I posted was Tammy Roman. And basically, she was saying about, hold on. Geoffrey Owens is his name. Geoffrey with the G. He was spotted working at Trader Joe's. Apparently, somebody turned him in. Here's what Tammy had to say about it if y'all haven't seen it.
Wow, child, because I'm reading where Fox News did a story on Geoffrey Owens. He's an actor, been in the business a long time, most familiar for his role on The Cosby Show, and apparently cell phone caller took some video footage of the man working at Trader Joe's bagging groceries. So the fuck what? He was doing what he needed to do for his family, and Fox News, with their messy asses, instead of positioning this story in a way that is indicative of what Labor Day, because it's Labor Day weekend, what it stands for, which is the contributions and achievements of American workers, they tried to shame the man, make it a shameful thing that the man was working. Get the fuck out of here, Fox News. Let me tell you something. That man is honorable, has dignity, respectful, doing what he needs to do for himself and his family. And there is no shame in that. I hope everybody reads your ad.
Anyway, y'all get the gist of it. She was basically saying everybody should read Fox News for trying to put him on blast for working at Trader Joe's when they could have spun the story because it's Labor Day, as he's it's Labor Day. We're all employees some kind of way, even entrepreneurs, we work, to earn a living. That's what he was doing, working to earn a living. So that was just interesting. And apparently a lot of actors, including Terry Crews, have all got together in support of Geoffrey Owens, and are calling Fox out for doing that to him. Said Hollywood isn't for everybody. He got out. He was happy to be normal. Fox News is racist. Well, yeah, Gerald. Anyone could be unemployed. Exactly. Like, everybody needs to earn a living. That's why, look, I'm sitting on here. This is my job. I made it. We talk about this all the time. When I was talking to somebody one day, they was like, how did you get that job? And I was like, I made it. At the end of the day, I'm held accountable to working every single day, to coming on here with the squad, to posting on my site for clicks and views, because guess what? That is how I earn a living. I am a professional blogger who earns a living online. Just like you go to work and clock in, I go to my blog and clock in. Straight from the LLC, trademark, licensed, insured, and bonded, and you can check it all out if you need to Google it. So, I just thought, it's a full free press and promotion. I would love to hear from you guys as well. I really wanted to, I was trying to set up OBS to do the video about the young lady who, the road rage incident in DC, where the lady was either sideswiped or got sideswiped by a bus. She got out of the bus, took the jack out of her car, and just started pounding on the bus. Apparently, the backstory is the bus, they were like in traffic. She was trying to go around the bus. I don't know. The bus wouldn't let her go. I don't know what happened. Somebody got sideswiped, either her or him. He got out of the bus when they were stopped at a light. That's why they were stopped at that intersection, to talk to her, I guess. I don't know. But my thing is, if you were in this incident where y'all were swerving, the first thing you say is, young lady, did you mean to, almost run me off the road? So apparently they exchanged words. He said something like, you're a crazy driver. You don't need to be driving. And, then she just went buck wild and crazy. I don't know what happened. This is what I read in the news. And so if you see the video, should I show the video? Try to show the video, or should I wait? You said the lady is schizophrenic. I said that. We were talking about this earlier, Zills and I. And, she's been in protective custody since they arrested her. And I knew there was an issue going on. I said it could be any one of us, because with stressor, that's a new word, with pressure, stress from your everyday, sometimes, you might just snap in traffic, like, stranger things have happened. She didn't take a bat to the man, she took a bat to the bus. But what she did do that was questionable is almost ran the man over. But what the man did that was questionable was stood in front of her car like an idiot. Like, who does that? Whatever the case may be. You didn't see it. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. Hold on just a second. Zills, did you send me that? It was in the Facebook group, wasn't it? Show it. Okay, I'm going to show it right now. Hold on just a second. I'm so slow on Facebook. I saved the video on my thingamabobbit. And where are the saved videos? More. The lady is mentally ill. Why the fuck you in front of my car? I mean, even, I was reading the comments also, and that black gentleman who kind of intervened, a lot of people were giving him props for actually stopping the people from pouncing on the lady, just let her go. And I thought that was a bit admirable. Some people may not have, but I did. Hold on. Finally, we see a black man standing up for a black woman. It's not often we see that. Zills, where's the video? Hold on, let me see. It's in my text message. Zills, where's the video? Hold on. Here it is. No, that's not it. Oh my goodness. I can't find it. Let's see if I can find it on YouTube. You about to get mad, sis. Hold on. Here it is. I want the raw video. Well, this is the news footage. Let me see what this is going to do.
Have to see. It's out of D.C.
Sure. A road rage incident here that happened on Bladensburg Road in Northeast on Thursday night. Police say a woman attacked a Greyhound bus with a bat and then a car jack. And yeah, it didn't stop there. WUSA 9's Liz Palka spoke to the man who captured the whole thing on his cell phone.
Juan Blanco says this incident was chaotic and terrifying. It's an extreme example of road rage, and Blanco wants to see the suspect arrested.
It was just, it was unsurreal. No! It happened like this.
This is a scene bus passengers and drivers alike never expected. Just after 6 p.m. Thursday, D.C. police say a woman cut off a vehicle and sideswiped another on Bladensburg Road near Montana Avenue Northeast. A Greyhound bus on its way to Union Station was involved. 24-year-old Juan Blanco was on it.
The bus driver, the only thing that he said is like, "You're a lousy driver. Why would you want to do that? Get in front of us." When she didn't have the right of way. And basically, I think that's what set her off.
Blanco and police say the suspect grabbed a baseball bat and started attacking the bus. Then she pulled a jack out of her car and continued her assault. That's when Blanco started recording.
She just started like pounding, like she wanted to get inside the bus. And everybody was really scared. Most of the people on the bus were elderly.
Blanco tells us the bus driver attempted to get the suspect's plates and block her from leaving. She drove into him several times before fleeing the scene. Leaving the bus driver with injuries to his elbow, hip, and knee. Blanco now hoping his video will lead to the suspect's arrest and send a message of caution.
And I guess this shows people be careful on the road.
Blanco says the bus driver was able to drive away from the scene. DC police say the suspect...
So basically, you say you don't feel bad for him. There have been memes going around on Twitter and Instagram of the bus driver, like, you know, of his face as he was laying on the ground as she drove away. It was just interesting. Like, even the guy who was trying to, like, you know, just let her leave was like, you know, dude, like, why did you stand in front of the car? And I know a lot of people are like, you're going to turn this around on the bus driver. No, what she did was totally inexcusable. Totally. But like, who assigned him the safety patrol, you know, badge or whatever to stand in front of a car? To stand in front of a car saying, you know, I thought she was going to get away. She was going to get away. You know, no, like, at the end of the day, like, it was all these witnesses. Somebody would have got her. Like, it was just, you know, idiotic, to say the least. Yeah, so that was the one thing I was going to talk about. But I want to talk about it a little bit more in depth. But I want to be able to, like, actually put the pictures in the video and all of that jazz up here, and I can't do it while I'm on the good camera, but here is a image of her. You can see that as she was beating the bus. They have like they got like clear shots of everything. Like, here is the bus driver as he was calling as he was standing in front of her car, like he was gonna like physically stop her from leaving. And yeah, it was a lot going on. And here is him when he rolled off the car as she sped away. Like, And the guy was like, dude, like, why did you do that? Why are you... Yeah. She was driving an Audi A8, I think they said it was. And she was apparently so pissed off that she popped the trunk, got the tire iron out of the car, the jack or the tire iron, and just like went to town. He better be glad she didn't go for him. That's what was on my mind. Like, child, she snapped and she took it out on the bus. So I mean, sometimes you just feel like beating up a bus. I don't know, but anyway, you guys, I would love to hear from you because I'm sure all of you have so much to say tonight. I got a little birdie in my inbox, child. Like, you should go live tonight. I'm like, okay, let me go live and see what the people talking about, child. I was going to wait till tomorrow, but here I am. Let me see. Where's the phone number? Also, let me just say this real quick. If you haven't visited my Instagram on my Instagram earlier today, I gave you a little throwback because the last video I did, I was at my ex-boss's kitchen table where we were talking about the Aretha Franklin funeral and the apology that the pastor gave for touching Ariana Grande's boob and all that jazz. And at the end, towards the end of that video, we told a little story about, how we met, how he was going to fire me, how I used to work with him for 10 years. So I put a little message up today, which is one of the few messages I post on Instagram because y'all know I quit Instagram. And I was like, I felt like it was after watching the little clip again, I felt like it was like a full circle moment. And I said, my ex-boss is now one of my best friends. I worked for Mr. Sidney for almost 10 years. And it's hilarious that we're still arguing over my overtime pay. I used to work on average 8 to 12 hours a day as an executive assistant for a $1 billion corporation, i.e. the Georgia Lottery. And I've talked to y'all about that several times. And I would come in late every day. I admit it. I'm not perfect. I would come in late every day and take long lunch breaks. Now I'm working 24 hours a day with no lunch breaks, sick days, or holiday pay. While I can appreciate being my own boss now more than ever, it is not easy. Okay, there have been bumps in the road, bridges burned. I've been lied to and lied on. People have stole from me. I've been sued and I've sued. But throughout it all, at times like this, make me remember why I started and why I will never quit. So for those of you who don't want me on YouTube or whatever, just get used to it because I'm here. Just change the channel. Anyway, happy Labor Day to all of the workers and all the entrepreneurs and everything else. And that's why, that's one of the reasons why I thought I'd go live today, because I wanted to share that post with the YouTubers, even though it was on Instagram. So anyway, the phone number is, what is it? 646-224-5980. And the PIN number is 840-3583. Can you put that in the chat, Zills, please, sir?
Please enter your PIN number.
If you don't mind. And shout out to Zills. Zills got like, what you got? Like almost 300 subscribers.
Joining the conference now.
And hadn't even said nothing on YouTube. And called me every day trying to get me to say something. Like, no, I don't want to say anything. 646. Hold on just a minute, caller. 224-5980. Oops, that didn't go in. Hold on. 646-224-5980. PIN number is 840-3583. I think that works. 664-224-5980. PIN number 840-3583. Caller 8555, you are on the line.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, this is Miss Jackie from Birmingham.
Hey, Miss Jackie. How are you tonight?
I'm doing fine, and you?
I am wonderfully blessed and highly favored.
What is the subject for today? I'm just getting in.
We talked about the young lady the road rage incident in D.C. who took the tire to the bus and almost ran the bus driver over. We talked about Geoffrey, the man from the Cosby Show who was spotted working at Trader Joe's, and how all of the actors are now in support of him. And we talked about Labor Day and my experience, being around my ex-employer yesterday.
Oh, I did see a video of your ex-boss. I thought that was pretty cool.
I did too.
To actually be able to get fired and be able to sit at his table 10 years later.
Yeah, we see each other a lot.
I thought that was pretty cool, Michelle.
Yeah, he's funny. He's visited my Periscope.
What I wanted to kind of pick it back on was with the Candy and the Todd situation.
Yes.
I'm wondering now how they had a beef for Todd standing right over beside Riley and the rest of them taking the pictures like it's all good.
Well, Candy did say, the blogs must be making it up, honey. That's what Candy said. But it was biggest day on the rolling out. Apparently, somebody saw rolling out the story. Somebody heard him. Of course, she's not going to say it's the truth if it was a personal, argument between her and her husband. But again, maybe we'll see it all play out this season.
I mean, maybe my eyes were just, I was like, well, he's standing there beside her. The girl's standing there beside her.
I mean, but what he gonna do, Mo? Well, I don't see Ty as the type who wouldn't take a picture after Riley got the gift. I don't see him as not wanting Riley to have a Sweet 16 gift, but I can see him probably feeling some kind of way if the story is true, if Candy didn't, consult him before buying it.
Well,
I don't think the gift was the issue.
I agree with you on that, Michelle, and I also agree with you on making the topic, trying to talk to these young women out here about you need to let a man be a man. Because sometimes that gives them a big lift instead of trying to take over and be headstrong. But as far as I'm concerned with it, I look at it like this. I'm married. I've been married for almost 40 years.
Oh, okay.
And so my kids grew up with the mother and the father, and I've had my sons to thank me because they've had so many friends with broken homes, and it's just different. But what I wanted to say, looking at it, now if Candy married Todd married Candy, they both bringing a child to the situation. I feel like this. What I do for one, I'm going to do for the other. That's how I done my kids. I didn't make no difference in my kids, and both of them was my biological kids, but I made no difference. And I feel that they have came into a union. Both of them have a child, and they also have a child together. I feel like if this child get $100,000 car, what is other child $100,000 car? Unless that's not what she wants, because my kids are different. I got one child that's name brand's crazy.
Well, if you recall,
and I got another one that it really don't matter.
Well, during the show, I vaguely recall when the situation came up, Candy wanted Todd to give his daughter, Kayla, his old Range Rover, but he was like, no, he wanted, his kids, even though, they have access to money to actually work towards luxury items. So he wanted her to start off small and get big. So that's why they ended up getting her, I think it was a Honda Accord or they said a Kia Honda, I don't know. But as far as Riley, that's why I said there may be some sort of rift, like he just may feel some kind of way about the extravagance of the gift. I don't think the gift is the issue. I just think, his stance on it may be an issue. But again, we'll see.
And it makes sense. It makes sense because down there in Georgia, see how folks get robbed?
Every day.
And then you got to look at another safety issue, too. Do you know that car go, you got one, you know it go over 200.
It does. It's very fast. And it's so fun to drive.
That's a safety issue for somebody 16 years old.
Definitely.
Just say you out there riding with your friend and they get you bumped up. It can happen.
It can.
And you're in a car like that.
It can.
But I understand Todd's sensibility about everything. It makes sense, and I agree with it. And being married, I feel like this. Anything of that stature should be talked about. And when they count, I don't care who count is coming out of it.
And that's what I said. My thing is, it just warrants a discussion. That's it. Like, if if you're married, you should discuss those things with your husband. And I was just shocked at the amount of people in the chat, in the room, in the comments saying, "No, that's Candace's money, fuck Ty, blah blah blah." I'm like, whoa, okay.
Well,
But
that's why them women won't have no husband, can't keep no husband, because you got to go through something to have something. And in a marriage that lasts, it's got to be give and it's got to be received.
Yep.
And see, the wrong thing with these people, now I'm just going to tell you the truth. Yeah, we got a lot more of our women and stuff getting educated and doing their thing and running their thing, but what they losing sight of is not giving the respect to the man. And I appreciate you for that, because you are an entrepreneur now, as far as I'm concerned. And for you to still think like that, to give a man the space that he needs in his home, you may be running things on the outside, but when you get home, we need to put this thing in perspective. And I appreciate you for that. And if you ever marry again, if you keep those same values and understanding, your marriage will last as long as your auntie and your uncle you said been married all those years.
yeah.
So, all that riff-raff and stuff like that, I don't understand. Oh, I had one more thing to say, and I'm going to let you go.
Go right ahead.
I believe that T.I. and Cannon, a lot of their drama is self-made, because their show is gone. If you want to visit YouTube, if they ain't got 50 YouTube things on there a day, they ain't got now. And that's how they making their money through YouTube, a lot of it. So that a lot of stuff they doing, I think they just making up and drawing it up to keep people coming to their site. And the last thing, I'm so sick and tired of looking at these damn children. Everybody got children, okay? And I'm tired of looking at all these pregnant women with their damn stomach and hiding their babies. I'm used to a child. I'm used to all children. They never special because of your employment that make your child so special. But Michelle, keep doing what you're doing, honey. I'm watching when I get a chance, when I'm not busy. I try to keep up and go back. So just keep doing what you're doing, girl.
Thank you.
I'll let you later.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Woo! All right. Look, are y'all gonna call in or no? Because I'm gonna let y'all talk about what y'all want to talk about. I have an anonymous caller on the line. I have been told by the squad that they don't like anonymous callers because anonymous callers be, playing and stuff. So I mean, what do you think, Zil? Should I take the anonymous call or just wait for a legit person to call? I mean, the anonymous caller might be legit. No? Yes? Maybe? Take it? Of course you want me to take it, Jezebel. Okay, I'll take it. No? Take it? Take it. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. Yeah, the topic can be open. I mean, I'm here for you. Take it, take it, take it. Zil didn't even say that, so I guess I mean, okay, I'm on my own. Caller, you're on.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
I just want to start off by saying I don't appreciate that 89-year-old caller calling in, wasting 45 minutes of my time when I have to go work in the morning, talking about she's sick of all the young girls and young boys. Well, honey,
you better respect your elders. Look, older women will teach you a thing or two about relationships. So you need to listen to people who are older than you. Because what's the alternative?
Well,
you're going to be there one day.
So when they start bringing up, these young girls, we don't want to see them. Girl, when you were pregnant back in the 1930s, no one said anything to you, girl. Okay? This is our time. And just being a citizen, no clue.
Why are you always trying to read the caller? Don't do it.
Watch me.
Don't do it.
Carry my babies, okay? I'm going to be pregnant, and I'm going to love my body, and you're going to deal with it, old hoe.
So the chat said you're the fake New York.
I needed some advice.
Who am I speaking with first?
This is Kate. Remember me?
Yes, Kate. Yes. Okay.
Well, I got this on the line. so excited that you picked up the phone for me because I have an urgent matter that I need to discuss with you, and I need your advice, please.
I'll do my best.
Okay, well, you know, I've been dating this guy, and he's married, and he's cheating on me with another mistress, and I've been thinking about trying
That's
to...
impossible. It's impossible. First of all...
Because she's messing up my money. Hello?
I'm here.
So I planned on, like, I know she's allergic to peanuts, and I was gonna make her a surprise peanut smoothie because she has to go. You know, she's taking up all his attention, and I'm thinking about just giving her a peanut smoothie, locking the door, and telling her, "Girl, prepare for your funeral. Okay, you were loved, you lived a long life, but when you step between me and my man, you gotta die, And I've never done this before. I've never felt this type of rage or anger, but I'm gonna have to do it. So, do you have any advice for me? Remember with that 89-year-old lady who called in before me since she knows so much, because I'm sure back in the 1920s she was a mistress too.
Oh gosh. I don't have any words. I don't have any words. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna do my best then. I tried sleeping on it, but
you're on your
you
own.
know what? I'm gonna go to bed. Wake up with the
find you a man that's all yours. How about that? Find you a rich man that's all yours. That I think that's the best alternative to this whole situation.
Well, you know what? See, when I date married men, they're already built. They already know how to be husbands. That's why I go after men who are married. I ain't got time to build up a man. I'd rather some whore do all the work, and I come in and snatch her man right under her nose, But I just don't like being, mistress number two, But thank you for listening and letting me vent.
Anytime, Kate.
I do have a box of peanuts that I am going to get ready to ship over her house in the form of a smoothie, and she's got to get up off this earth because she's breathing up oxygen that belongs to me and my man, my married man.
Oh.
And I'm okay with that. Thank you, Michelle. I love you. Oh, you look snatched today, honey. You look so beautiful with the braids, the lighting. Girl, you is just an amazing whore. You are so amazing. Black women are rocking the world tonight. And
all right.
Just continue to do your girl. I love you.
All right. Thank you, Kate. Have a good day. A good night. Bye.
Wow.
Oh, Kate, you shocked me that time, girl. You shocked me that time. Caller 7865. You are on the line. Hello. Oh, I didn't press the button. Caller 7865.
Michelle, hey Michelle.
What's up, Gerald?
Michelle, I got a lot to talk about, and I don't know where I'm gonna start at.
Start at the beginning, honey. I got my wine. Go ahead.
Okay, so check this out. I want to talk about the candy situation. And Cosby.
Wow! How many times? We did 3 videos about candy and Todd.
No. Because I wasn't on this video.
Okay. You weren't on it. Go ahead. What you got to say about candy?
I was.
Where were you, Gerald? We missed you.
So check this out, Michelle. Okay, so this is my thing right here. Now I told you, I DM'd you. I told you, like I said, Candy be making friends at the old lady gang with these employees, and she be having them at her house and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? My friend just happened to be one of the people that was over there when everything was going down.
Okay.
Now this is my thing about it. I don't care what no woman say. Ain't no nigga about to come into your life, okay, and tell you what to do with your money or how you spend your money on a child that you had with another man. That's just one. I don't care what y'all say. Oh, yeah, that's why you ain't gonna never have nobody. No, don't even pull that bullcrap. I feel like that Candy worked hard for what she got. I mean, her father. I mean, what's the girl name? Riley's father wasn't in her life all her life, you know. And this woman went out there and got the bread kicked back from her family without a man. And I feel like that she could just spend her money on her daughter.
Well, if that's the case, she could have just stayed single. Why would you get married then if you're not gonna give your husband any kind of input in your relationships with your family members? Why would you get married?
Because it's only input only want to be put in when it's beneficial to the other person. All this, like, now I can see, for example, like old lady gangs, stuff like that. Those type of things need discussion because it takes a lot of money to actually start these businesses. And I feel like that should be something that you sit down and talk about. If your husband on the side of the road, if Candy on the side of the road, and she ran out of gas or whatever, what have you, do she need to call Todd and be like, hey baby, I'm about to spend $40 to fill this tank up. I'm calling somebody. That's
almost like saying the only reason that a man should get married is to have a woman there for sex. That's not fair. That's not fair to say the only reason she should get married is just to have somebody to take care of her tire when it blows. That don't make any sense.
No. I feel like that it's her money. Her daughter wanted a Porsche. Let her get the Porsche. I mean, if Candy, now like you said, when we talked about tiny marriage and what they had going on, everybody was like, well, we don't know what their agreement is and blah blah blah. So why is it that we have so much to say that Candy should have talked to her husband? How we know she didn't talk to him?
We don't. We just making assumptions. Same way we was making assumptions with T.I. and Tiny. At the end of the day, we were just discussing the article because in the article it said that somebody heard Todd and Candy arguing. Todd wasn't happy about being left out of the decision. So if we're going to go by the facts as they are presented, none of us were there. We can only just talk about it. If that's the case, then she should have talked to him. That's where I am with it.
I mean, Todd listen. Candy is Todd's employer. Without Candy, Todd has no check coming in.
I give up.
No money coming in.
I give up.
So you don't bite the hand that feeds you. If this girl is giving you check, you producing all the stuff that she's headlining, not you. You know what I'm saying? She's giving you money to do this stuff for her. So
before Beyonce joined the tour, or before Jay-Z joined before they came together with the On the Run tour, and it was just the Mrs. Carter tour, you telling me that Jay-Z was just a employee to Beyonce, or were they a team?
Well, that's different. That's different because they both have money. They both was popping before they even got together.
So if one person has money and the other person doesn't, then the one without money just has to be employed by the person with the money.
Listen, Michelle, listen.
Why not just hire prostitutes then? Why enter into a marriage? Why not just hire people for the day if you just have so much money and you could just blow it? Like, why be in a relationship? That makes no sense to me.
My thing is, why is it a big problem? She got the $100,000 back as soon as she spent it.
Okay.
I mean, they are the last people to be worried about money. I just feel like that. If she as a mother, that she needs to get her child a Porsche. I feel like that if that's what Riley wanted. I mean, it's her sweet 16. You know how many families around the world that wish that they can get their child a limo ride for dinner, on their sweet 16 birthday? I think that's really big.
And that's the point. I'm not even talking about the gift. You know what I mean? My thing was, I was just making a spin on the relationship conversation. If they didn't have a conversation about, where the money is going and why, then it's an issue. Now, as far as what she bought, that's her business. I'm not in her pockets. I don't control what she does and doesn't do with her funds. We know Candy rich, all of that. Right. But in a marriage, only thing I'm saying is it needs to be some type of communication. That's it.
Right. Well, let me ask you this, because Todd gets mad at anything Candy does as far as spending her money. Like when Candy bought her mama house. Let me ask you a question. Would you let a man come in between the relationship that you and your mother has as far as the things that she wants and the thing? Because everybody wants to buy their mother a house. Everybody wants to buy their mother a car. So how would you feel if your husband got mad at you because you bought your mama a house or you bought your mama a car?
I mean, but it would be. But my thing is. it would be a discussion before I did it. I wouldn't, if we were married, I wouldn't just go behind my husband's back and buy something for my mom. I wouldn't, and I wouldn't expect him to do it either.
He didn't agree with it.
Well, if he didn't agree with it, then I need to find a way to make him agree. But I'm not gonna do it if he doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, this is just me. I can't speak for everyone. So, you know, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm listening.
So basically what you're saying is it's wrong for her to go and buy her daughter a car. Let me say this, buy her daughter a car and her husband, you know, be upset with it versus him saying don't do this and you still trying to find a way for him to agree with you to do it. So if he say no, this is not a good idea, why not just say, okay, this is not a good idea?
Because at some point,
I'm gonna find a way for him to agree.
But no,
so you might as well go ahead and do it.
You may as well. But sometimes there is a thing called compromise. Like, okay, well, if I don't do that, what do you think I should do? And then we compromise. Maybe we can come to a middle ground. You know what I mean? Like, there's, you know, there's some things that you, just like we did with the squad the other day when we was arguing and we all got on the phone and people squashed it and that was the end of it. Like, you talk things out and move on.
Right.
So.
Right. I mean, and I want to talk about the funeral, the funeral.
Okay, let's talk about that.
With, Shaka Khan, you know, reading these going up a yonder lyrics on the back of her fan, you know, that came to the funeral drunken in the club.
Well, we all slip up on lyrics every now and then. You don't know all the words to the songs now.
Who don't know the songs for going up a yonder? That's all you saying, going up a yonder.
But there are lyrics to it too. She might not know the fourth verse or the third verse. Like, come on, Gerald.
Right. So what you think about this Pastor Ellis that's been that the world is crucifying now because, you know, he apparently groped Ariana Grande.
Gerald, you done missed all the videos. We talked.
I don't believe that he intentionally did it.
We talked about it.
Though that it was I wasn't even here.
Okay.
I feel as though it was a height difference. I feel like that she was shorter than him, and you know when he went to wrap his arms around her, that's just apparently.
But did you hear the apology? He was even throwing shade in the apology. He said he may have crossed the border in his actions. So he was still throwing shade, you know, because he said that Ariana Grande sounded like a meal from Taco Bell or whatever. So in his speech, that he's, you know, his apology letter, he said he would never touch a woman's breast ever. So.
Right, and I feel like that. I feel like he honestly did know who. I feel like the people the world has turned something that was so genuine into something that was so evil, and I feel like that he honestly did know. You know, who Ariana Grande is, and what made it even worse is that he said to her when he saw her on the program, he thought that she was something new at Taco Bell. Now, I thought that, I mean, I think that's an old saying or something like that for old people back in the day or whatever, but I feel like
he ain't that old.
Worse, but at the end of the day,
I said he's not that old though. I don't know. I don't know. I think the only thing that would probably make it better, and you know, I've been kind of offline today, is if Ariana Grande was to absolve him of the situation and say, no, he didn't touch my breast. No, I wasn't uncomfortable. Whatever the case may be. But as far as I know, she hadn't said anything, has she?
She's not going to say it. She's not going to say anything because it's going to kill her career. Women are going to turn against her. Because if you look at the videos, people are saying he totally groped her, but she come out and say, hey, no, I didn't feel uncomfortable. He didn't grope me like that. It's going to be like you lying, you know, and they're going to be like, oh, that's what women do. They try to protect their views, or you know how people go. Mm-hmm. You know, internet is undefeated. You know what I mean? So that's all I have to say, Ms. Cheryl. Call in about that tonight.
Well, thank you so much, Gerald. You know, I appreciate you as always.
I ain't trying to be messy.
Yes,
I got one more thing.
I'm listening.
And I ain't trying to be messy.
Go right ahead.
I heard from the grapevine that Josh got arrested on some DUI charges. Can you confirm that as a reliable source?
I can't confirm nor deny any of Josh's arrest records. You will have to go over to his channel and ask him that question.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I know you are a reliable source in the age. So I just wanted.
I mean, I'm a reliable source for celebrity gossip. So I'm not gonna. I mean, I could pull everybody's mug shots if you want me to. Like, y'all got one. So at the end of the day, I'm not checking for Josh's mugshots.
Okay. I love you, Michelle. Thank you for taking my call. Shout out to you.
All right. Thanks, Gerald. Bye. You so messy, Gerald. You are so messy. Caller 1980, you're on the line.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with? Hey.
What's going on?
I can't hear you.
I said, this Ali Frazier, what's going on?
Hi, Ali Frazier.
You know what? I'm so glad that I got through because Gerald was taking like forever. He was on the line for like 5 hours.
It wasn't that long.
Messy. Gerald, you was being so messy because we all know how Josh is. However, I wanted to say something to you about this, right?
Okay.
I honestly agree with the caller that called in about women not letting men, be the man and things of that sort. But we all have watched Housewives of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
We all know how Candy is. Candy spends her money on her mother. She bought her mother's houses. She has already said she's going to buy her daughter any and everything, all kinds of expensive gifts. Am I correct?
Yes.
Now, I know that we all saw the reunion where she told her mother at one of the reunions that, she was crying. She was like, I bought you this, I bought this, and I did this for you. And her mother, do you remember that one of the reunions?
That she was talking when Mama Joyce made her first appearance on the reunion? I think vaguely, yes.
Yes. So we already know how Candy spends all this money on her family.
Mm-hmm.
We know that she does this. Now, remember at the wedding, before her and Todd was supposed to get married, she made him sign a prenuptial.
Okay.
And she was not going to marry him until he signed the prenuptial. All the prenuptial was talking about her money is her money. He can't leave with none of her money, all this other kind of stuff. Everyone knows how Candy is. Everyone knows that she's about protecting her own investments and her own money. So I really don't understand why everybody's saying, oh, Todd don't have this, Candy this, she not trying to she don't talk to her husband. Todd knew what he was getting into. He knew that she spends money on her family. So honestly, I don't think that Todd would have got upset about that, but he knows, I'm sure he knows what he got into. Or what he married into.
Well, yeah, I believe he does, but even with that, like, a marriage is a marriage. Like, neither one had been married before, and so at the end of the day, like, don't you think, like, it's only fair that they have discussions about these sorts of things?
And the thing of it is, Todd and Candy has the business together, the old lady gang. He put his work, but see, this is what I don't understand. People kept saying he's a kept man and she take care of him and he living off her money. But this is the thing. When Candy married Todd, now from what we've seen on the show, now I looked at the show.
Mm-hmm.
Todd was working with
the show.
Mm-hmm. So why is it that everybody look at him like he's being kept? He's taking her money. She got to buy him things and give him her money. When honestly, he looks like he was working.
He was working, but he wasn't a star. He wasn't making $1 million a year as a producer. Like, so I guess that's where, the disconnect comes from. People see, this successful woman and, they say the same thing about, I guess, Oprah and Stedman. Like, at the end of the day, like, everybody feels like if the woman has more money than the man, then she has the power. And I don't know that that's true.
I honestly, I think that Todd really knew what he was getting into. He knows what type of family she has. Mama Joyce is controlling. She is demanding. She's overbearing. Mama Joyce acts like she runs Candy. And the damn it is, everybody, in the beginning, it looked like Candy was being ran over, her friends, her family. But Candy is not as quiet and, I think she knows exactly what she does or what she's doing because as the season goes on, she's really beginning to come out and open her mouth and stuff. And I think that's who she really was in the beginning. I think that she likes spending her money and she don't want nobody to tell her nothing, really.
Yeah. Well,
that's just how I feel about it. But then again, Riley is her daughter. That's her only child. And I really don't, and all these celebrities have the money to spend. They spending it, wasting on surgeries and all kinds of stuff anyway. Why is this a problem that she brought her daughter a Porsche?
I don't think the Porsche is the issue. As far as I'm concerned, I just feel like the conversation is the issue. Or, you know, if he's upset because she did it without talking to him first, that's the issue. I don't feel like the gift itself is the issue. The gift is secondary. Like, yeah, it's extravagant. Yeah, it may be too fast for a 16-year-old, whatever. But that's between her and Riley and their insurance company. At the end of the day, when it comes to a marriage, like the husband should have some say so, whether it's his child or not.
I agree, but I honestly, I don't know if she really didn't talk to him. Of course, we don't all know.
Right.
We don't know what goes on in there.
Right.
But I do believe as a woman, like really, like the way they look so happy together. They seem like they are one of one of the best couples on the show. Period.
Yeah.
Even though I like Nene and Grady, but I think people is making it more than what it really is. I really think that he's okay with it.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens this season. I'm sure it'll be a topic on the show. I'm sure. I'm almost positive.
All right, I think that's probably what it is, a gimmick for the show for people to keep watching. But yeah, I really want to. Now that was one of the topics, but I really want to. I'm gagging. I'm really gagging because I know you had showed the video, but did you see that man jump on top of that lady's car?
Yes, he did a 1-2 leap.
It was so funny because
the first time she hit him, and I think she was like, just move. You know, she didn't she just bumped him a little bit. But then when he stood there anyway, and she got out the car to push him, and he just stood there, she was like, no, like it was like her anger or whatever, her psychosis or whatever was growing.
So frustrated because he kept getting it. She pushed him about 3 times off of her car, and then the last time he jumped on top of it. I would have hit his ass too. It's not funny, but it's
not. It's funny because he didn't get hurt. That's the only reason it's funny. Like, if he had got hurt or injured or, whatever, then we all would have been like, oh, that, whatever. But because he, the last scene was him laying there and getting up and he's all fine and he looking like he's smiling. Like, it's like, dude, like, you was thinking about the insurance check. What's going on?
OMG. Once they got a view of her tag, they should have just let her go. But at first, I had to watch it about 3 times. First, I was like, oh my God, she's going to kill that man. Mm-hmm. But when he jumped on that car, I was like, yeah.
And then we don't know what words were exchanged, and the fact, that she's been proven to be, psychotic or whatever the case, schizophrenic. But, we don't know what words were exchanged when he got out of the bus to talk to her. Because she started hitting the bus while he was still standing in front of her car. So he came to her car and said whatever, and, the rest is history. But...
yeah. So they're going to put her underneath the
she's already in jail, so, we'll see what happens when the mugshot comes out.
She probably going to be in there for a good old minute.
Well, they only charged her, I think, with, what was it, criminal damage to property or something. She didn't get aggravated assault that I know of.
I didn't keep up with it, but I had to watch it about 3-4 times, and I was like, this can't be real. I said, it has to be Baltimore City. There's only something like that in the Baltimore side.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you.
All right. Thanks, y'all.
All right. Bye. Why y'all keep asking me to zoom in? Y'all, why? I love playing with this camera. Caller 7850, you're on the line.
Hey, Michelle, it's Robert from Twitter. How are you?
Robert, my fave. How you doing?
I'm doing well. So I've been out all day and all night. I just got in, literally turned on my MacBook Pro, went to YouTube, and it was like, oh, Michelle is live. So I don't know what the topic is, but I just wanted to call and say hey, and hopefully you enjoyed your holiday.
I did.
Yeah, that's all I really wanted.
Did you see the lady who got hit or who beat up the bus with the tire iron?
No, when I tell you I'm behind on everything, I checked out your website, so I need to read about T-Pain and others. But
And did you see Fox News trying to shame Geoffrey?
Now, I did see that.
Okay.
Now, it's so funny because I didn't see Fox News doing it. I first read about it on another website, and then Fox News sort of jumped on the bandwagon. But really quickly, it's so interesting how, no matter what it is, when it comes to a black person in Fox News, they will always make the narrative something negative or nefarious. Like, that man is going to work, working his 9 to 5, let him live. And also, not just Fox News, and the 2 black women who took the picture of him, like, I don't think that was appropriate, because I wouldn't want somebody, if I made it big, well, let's just start here. How much money was he really making in the 80s and 90s, and the show went off in 1992?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was, Claire Huxtable or Bill Cosby.
And then he go to like Harvard or something. Like he could be like just retired and just working there,
exactly.
Just because.
Or even so, like I was telling my friend, he could have just been minding his damn business, right? Like, we don't know why he was there other than that he was working.
Right.
And I hate when I see that. Just like the whole, like, people of Walmart websites, like, people who are in public have a right to be left the hell alone.
That's
so, like,
true.
let that man live. So, but yeah, that's all I wanted. I won't keep you long. And so, thank you for everything.
Well, thank
and
you.
I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for calling. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. So
You
y'all
are
not
currently
gonna
the
call
only
in?
person
Y'all
in
not
this
gonna
conference.
call in? Turn down the Well, since my favorite caller just called, well, one of them, where's Jay? I haven't heard from Jay today. He's teaching acting classes too, Jezebel. I mean, that's the point. Like, he could be doing so many other things. Just because you saw him working at Trader Joe's, who the fuck cares? Like, he's getting a check. I've seen lots of actors, even around Atlanta, working at other places. Who the hell cares? And why is that a reason to put them on blast? Look at this person working at the restaurant. Look at this person working at, who cares? They're getting a check. They're getting tips. They're getting whatever. Everybody got bills to pay. So, whatever the case may be, let me see what y'all talking about in this here chat. Nothing. Follow Zills. Definitely follow Zills. Our moderator who gets on everybody's nerves. His YouTube is youtube.com/Zills, ZILLZ. If y'all don't want to talk, the floor is yours. Whatever you have to ask me, whatever you have to talk about, you have the opportunity to do it now for the next 3 minutes. 3. Uno, dos, tres. He said he's teaching acting classes. You love Leos. Yes, Team Leo, SJ No Chill. Team Leo. If you haven't already, visit the Teespring store and check out our me, ATLien, straight from the A.com. Merch is at the teespring.com/store/ATLien. Zills, if you are still awake, if you wouldn't mind. Well, since I'm here, I'll do it. Stores/ATLien. Did it come up? Okay, that's the merch. Okay, caller 4565, you are on the line.
What's up, Michelle?
Hello.
This is Jay from California.
Yes, Jay from California. Hey, socialite in the city. Thank you so much.
Can you hear me? I'm driving, so I got you on my Bluetooth.
What's going on? What's going on?
Nothing. What's the topic?
How you gonna miss? How y'all gonna miss the topic?
I'm just getting off from work. I just got your notification on my phone.
Oh, okay. I won't fall.
Yeah.
The topic
I do have a job.
Oh, everybody has a job. We were talking. Speaking of jobs, Happy Labor Day. Speaking of jobs, we were talking about Geoffrey.
Thank you. You too.
I can never think of his last name. The Cosby Show actor who was working at Trader Joe's, who they were trying to shame online for working at Trader Joe's, and now everybody is, on his side and, rallying for him because, work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. He's paying everything. He's working an honest job right now. So why are y'all trying to embarrass this man by sending all these pictures around of him in his Trader Joe shirt behind the cash register? So people are really, instead of like laughing and kikiing about it, they're really like upset about it. That was one thing we were talking about. And we're also talking about the road rage incident where the woman either sideswiped or got sideswiped by a Greyhound bus, got out her car, popped the trunk, got her tire iron, and beat the brakes off the bus.
I saw that video. Yeah. I saw that video on Facebook.
Yeah, and I almost ran the man over at the end. So we were talking about that.
Well, the guy from the Cosby, they wrong for trying to humiliate him like that because nobody's perfect and everybody's human. At least he ain't out there trying to rob a bank or trying to do anything illegally.
Right.
I feel like don't try to humiliate him. He probably already humiliated enough.
But what's to be humiliated about, though, Jay? I mean, he's working an honest job, getting paid honest wage.
Well, because when you come in, if you in the Hollywood life and you live in this glitz and glam and you on TV and then now you go back to working at Trader Joe's, you working with high school kids and college kids, you like, whoa, I'd be so that way too, but like you said, it ain't honest. And hey, if he's humble